Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports' presentation of the NBA. I'm Damon Bruce. It's a Saturday presentation of the NBA. It's going to be Paul Pierce and the Boston Celtics up against Steve Nash and the Phoenix Suns. And now we send it out to the U.S. Airways Center. Kevin Clark and Steve are there. Opening tip is on the way.
You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan on this Saturday afternoon. On the sideline and coming up later, Dorisburg. We have an interconference showdown here at U.S. Airways Arena where the Phoenix Suns will be playing host. Presented by State Farm, let's take a look now at the Boston Celtics opening lineup. Rondo and Allen make up the backcourt. Kevin Garnett and Jermaine O'Neal at the 4 and 5. And it's Pierce in at the 3. And for Phoenix, Hill at the 3 with Stoudemire at the 4. Nash out there with Brooks. And it's Gortat in at the 5 down low. The open shot by Brooks. Wide open shot is on the money. Brooks has got the opening field goal of the game for the Suns.
Well, the Suns missed the playoffs a year ago, and there's a lot of speculation about whether they will begin a rebuilding process. Steve Nash, obviously. Getting up there in years. So the question for Phoenix, do they trade him? Do they keep him? Do they still try to build around him? One thing's for sure, they need an infusion of young talent.
Fry with the ball. He's against Garnett. And it's the Celtics with the ball. Let's go quickly over to Dorisburg for an update.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Doc Rivers. One of the things he and his players take pride in is that they put just as much effort into rebounding on the offensive end as they do on the defensive end. He wanted us to watch just how hard they work getting position on the offensive end of the floor, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And Clark, that speaks close to your heart, doesn't it?
Yeah, without question. That was a strong part of my game was rebounding. So when I was playing, the last thing I ever wanted was for my man to beat me on the glass. That would be unacceptable.
All good questions to look for answers for, Steve. Certainly the Suns need more young talent. This is a team that was selling first-round picks only a few short seasons ago, Clark.
And, Kevin, that's rarely a good idea. I mean, even on a stacked veteran team like the Suns were, you look at players like Luol Deng, Rajon Rondo. I mean, those players selected with some of the picks the Suns sold away. Sometimes those moves can come back to make you squirm a little bit.
Yes. Now here's Allen with the shot. Buries the jump shot. Allen's got his second bucket.
He's got so many ways to hurt you. I mean, he is really an offensive force out there.
Tipped. Pushing it up. Hill fires. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Here's Rondo. 3.5 minutes left in the first.
You got to love Grant Hill. Even at this advanced age, he has been so productive for the Suns the last few seasons and still playing at an extremely high level.
Now here's Allen. Knocks down the 3 ball. Allen's got 7 points in the game.
You know, that wasn't the highest quality look, but for him, it doesn't matter. He doesn't need a great look to knock down the 3.
Nash outside. Up top, Gortat. Hill left side. Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good. He's got 7. And Grant Hill, Steve, as you mentioned just moments ago, getting up there, 38 years of age. Last season, his best since 2006. And Clark, he's not missing games anymore.
He's durable, and you have to give a lot of credit to the training staff in Phoenix for how well he's retained that mobility. And more than anything, I've been impressed by his ability to defend. I mean, at his age, that's amazing. I mean, he's out there not hiding at all defensively, guarding guys on the perimeter and doing it effectively.
Easily their best defender.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. Rondo against Nash. Nash against Rondo. And the jam by Rajon Rondo. Here's another look with the Sprite Slam Cam.
Come on. Oh, now I didn't see. Can you believe that finish? Oh, a little bit of flair and flavor at the end of it.
Oh, that'll be a fan favorite, all right.
That was not your average typical dunk.
Now, here's Fry. Gets it to go.
Boy, that's too easy. You cannot let a shooter that good get a warm-up jump shot like that. If you do that, it'll be raining all day from out there.
Here's Pierce. Latray. And again, Boston with the triple.
There was a lot of speculation about whether Doc Rivers would return, but here he is, and he's become a bit of a mainstay at Boston since he's been there.
Kevin Garnett with the steal. And here are the Celtics now. Launches a three, and that one's good. Garnett's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, that's the problem. You turn the ball over, and your defense just isn't set up at the other end.
And sometimes when it happens that way, it almost feels like a 4-point bucket.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Back to Doc Rivers, Clark. There was talk he might take some time off or look to other teams, but he signed that 5-year deal right at the end of the season. You know, his son's going to be a freshman down at Duke, and I know he's anxious to watch him play. But he'll stay in the NBA. Steve, that was kind of an interesting decision.
Well, I think Boston wanted stability, Kevin. The players are older, so by signing Doc Rivers to a long-term deal, you've told your fans, look, you know, he's the rock, he's the stability. We're going to be good for a long time because Doc is our leader.
Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Brown's got his first points of the night. There's a minute left to play here in the first. Pulls up on the wing, and Bradley gets it to go.
It has been all offense here early.
It sure has been. I mean, both teams clicking, and it's been an entertaining game as well, guys.
Now, here's Nash. Oh! Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throw down there. Great lob, great catch, perfect execution. On the alley-oop.
And not just with any old finish either. The big stuff.
Yeah, little something for everybody, Kevin.
Green left side. Over Fry. And another basket for Boston.
That offense just keeps on clicking.
It sure does, Clark. They're getting high percentage looks and really taking advantage here.
Right on the money with that assist, guys. Great entry pass.
Assist goes to Carlos Arroyo.
Here's Nash. 23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Lopez, a screen on Bradley. For 3, Fry. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 3 assists in the game. Kristich backing down. Goes straight up. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
You know, he always gets the ball in the right spot down there, Kevin, because he excels at doing his work early and establishing that position inside.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Celtics lead by 4.
And you get a chance early on to see their depth. They got a nice effort from their bench players early in this game.
Yes, Steve, I tell you what, their subs have really packed the punch for them so far.
Don't go away. We'll see you in a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Here's Rondo.
Well, we all know what a fiery, competitive team the Celtics are, with Kevin Garnett in particular. And that's one of the reasons they were second in the NBA in technical fouls last season.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Rondo, Allen, and Pierce for the perimeter. Jermaine O'Neal out there with Green. Suns trail by 4. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, when Jermaine O'Neal was 19, his life was saved by a stranger. He was driving, another car slammed into his, sending it flipping over a ditch. As his car caught fire, O'Neal realized that he was trapped. Suddenly, someone pulled him to safety, and to this day, he hasn't been able to find out who that was. O'Neal said the experience motivated him. This whole life, this whole 15 years has a purpose. When you go through things like that, when you're facing death, you realize God does have a plan. All the things that seemed important aren't as important anymore. More than anything, I have a purpose in life. That's something I really value and cherish. An incredible story, guys.
It certainly is. Thank you, Doris.
Truly a new lease on life, and he's made the most of it.
And so speaking of the Celtics, you know, some have said, Clark, that they go overboard getting into it with other teams, players, and that wasn't your game, but take us inside that whole world of the players.
You know what? I don't know if the Celtics do it any more than any other teams. I mean, Kevin Garnett is very demonstrative, has been since he's been in the league, and that intensity sometimes spills over. And I always felt that you had to be who you were. You couldn't try to fabricate something that wasn't part of your natural makeup. So if you are a guy that's verbal and a jaw-jacker, then you got to do it within the parameters of what's going on in the game. If you're not, then you can't be that to try to improve your performance. So I've always said, like the young folks do, you know, do me, be you. You know?
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Alvin Lopez is checked in for Portugal. Hill comes in for Josh Childress. And it's Nash in for Xavier Dowdell.
Kind of a strange season for Aaron Brooks last year, guys. He was unhappy when Houston didn't give him a contract extension, so the Rockets eventually traded him to Phoenix for Goran Dragic. And I think defensively, you've got to commit a second defender because he's just destroying you right now.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's been a handful.
And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, Steve, when you talk about Aaron Brooks and every point you made is a good one, it wasn't really the best of fits for him. And I think here in Phoenix, it has been a nice fit. He's got speed and shooting ability, and he can definitely play an up-tempo game, and that's Phoenix's style. I looked at Steve Nash, and last season I thought he was as effective as ever. And, you know, from a statistical standpoint, he was close to the MVP seasons he had.
Lopez kicks it over to Nash. They're working it around. Beyond the arc. And Aaron Brooks hits from deep. Brooks has got 10 points. We're back to Nash, as you know, Clark, you know, won 2 consecutive MVPs and was a point guard. That's phenomenal. It doesn't happen every day in the NBA. But he didn't make the All-Star team. Just because of how his team performed, Steve, it looked like that worked against him.
I think it did, Kevin. The Suns didn't make the playoffs a year ago, and also remember that the depth of the point guard position in the Western Conference. You had guys like Westbrook and Chris Paul and Darren Williams before he was traded over to the Eastern Conference. So just kind of a logjam there at the point guard spot.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Channing Frye's checked in for Warwick. Round comes in for Aaron Brooks. And it's Xavier Dowdell in for Steve Nash. And a change for the Celtics. Avery Bradley. He's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Dowdell. Frye. Deflected by Garnett. But they recover it. Allen against Brown. And stolen by Frye. Suns trail by 3. The dish to Hill. Now Pierce defending. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Here's the Celtics with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
Well, we all know Rajon Rondo is among the fastest players in the NBA, but he's really the only Celtic who wants to get out and run. This is more of a half-court team. In fact, Boston finished in the bottom 10 in the league in fast break points.
And here are the Celtics now, after the Suns pick up 2. Here's Pierce. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Pierce has got 7 points in the game. And Steve, you're talking about the Celtics and their slower pace, bottom 10 in fast break points. Clark, I guess that's often the case for more veteran teams. They don't want to get into a track meet.
Yeah, I think they've got to be more efficient in terms of how they massage offensive possessions. I mean, you look at Rondo, who is an absolute burner, but the rest of the starting unit probably better suited to a half-court game. And it'll be interesting seeing how the Celtics go forward, because Rondo moving into his prime and obviously more effective in an up-and-down game. Will the Celtics acquiesce to who he is and what his best type of game is as they go forward?
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, the Celtics have been accused of being a little bit chippy from time to time. They're not opposed to stirring the pot in that regard. Coach Stan Van Gundy said they create it and the other team can't play through it. He noted that because of their success, they get the benefit of the doubt. The Celtics are one tough group, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
Elite teams tend to get calls in their favor, and the Celtics have been elite for a while now. So they'll usually get those calls.
Clock management. This is where, Steve, they can get a 2-for-1.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. As long as the first one's a good one, and now you play D, you get the ball back, and one more shot.
Here's Kristich. Takes it right up. And the rebound goes to Nash.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Lets it go from deep. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Nash. 7 points for Shannon Brown. The Celtics with the lead.
And winding down, they're going to go for the last shot here at the quarter.
Yeah, I like the recognition there. They're going to play for the last shot, just as you said.
And they answer right back with that three.
It's a good old shootout. The fans are enjoying this show.
Bradley gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Shooting.
And so Nash nails both of them. Here's Bradley. He's got 10. Over Nash. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Up in time.
Tremendous output from Allen. 12 points, and he's picked up 2 3-pointers to add to his totals.
Well, one thing that's great, when you're knocking down that three and you're feeling confident, you want the ball. You want to get more shots from downtown.
We'll be right back from Phoenix.
Welcome to the Halftime Report presented by HP. Thanks so much for joining us. Boston leading against Phoenix. It's been a scintillating open court attack. They hold a major advantage in fast break points. Ray Allen's been tremendous in the first half. We're at halftime and still he hasn't missed a shot. It's been a pure shooting exhibition. And the Suns going all out. Phenomenal work on the defensive glass. They're boxing out. They're hauling it in every time. Aaron Brooks has been the X factor. Steve Nash also a major factor for them. And that's it for now. Let's head on back out to the third quarter. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Hill at the 3 with Stoudemire at the 4. Brooks out there with Nash, and it's Gortat in at the 5. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, don't give up anything for free. I like that. Send him to the line.
Yeah, they don't want to sit back and watch you lay it in. I mean, make them earn it. Make them earn it. Don't give up anything easy.
I thought Kevin Garnett really bounced back last season and looked better physically. Remember, the knee issues have been a problem over the years, but looked great last year and is always the key to that Celtics defense.
And here's Fry from the arc, and the shot is good. Fry's got 9 points.
A little slow on the defensive rotation there.
Pierce for 3. Gets it to go. And for Kevin Garnett, among active players, the second most career minutes played after Jason Kidd. So Clarkie's got some miles on that odometer.
Yeah, he does. But last season, he upped his numbers across the board, Kevin. I mean, he may not play till he's 40, but with his size and fire for the game, I think he's still got plenty in the fuel tank.
Now, here's O'Neal. There's the block.
Yeah, just 1 for 4 here in the third quarter, so a very slow start for this club.
Throwing it down. With one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly.
Yeah, which is something he does pretty often, Kevin.
Stolen by Brooks. The Suns trailing. For the lead, Berliner inside. Rondo dishes to Allen. Takes the three. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. And that's 15 points for Allen.
Well, despite Steve Nash's amazing play on the offensive end, the Suns' defense just couldn't make enough stops to help that team get into the playoffs. The defensive deficiencies, just too much to overcome.
It's stolen by Allen.
That's just a sloppy pass. A lack of focus there.
Guarded now by Nash. Nash against Allen. Here's Pierce. The shot no good. Nice D from Brooks. Well, Steve, let me give you some numbers here. The Suns defense, 6th worst in the NBA last season, down from court number 12 the season before.
And you know, Amari Stoudemire, not known as an elite defender, but he did give them an interior presence. Hopefully, Gortat can give them some of that toughness inside this season.
Nash against Rondo. Here the step back. That's good on the jump shot. Nash has got 4 this quarter. Allen against Brooks. Tipped away. Lays out of bounds. And they retain possession. Josh Childress, he's checked in for Phoenix. Brown comes in for Aaron Brooks. And then for Boston, Jeff Green, he's checked in for Garnett. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Pierce. He's got 13.
What a great defensive play. They are piling up the steals.
Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Nice job there of disrupting that play.
Yeah, nearly came up with the steal.
Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Nash. He's got 11. Kicks it to Gortat. Power down with both hands.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. Steve, a resounding dunk.
Yeah, a take no chances slam, guys. I'm not sure if there's ever been a guy who works harder at his craft than Steve Nash. Even at his age, he's just in amazing shape. And even though the Suns didn't make the playoffs last season, he still had a heck of a year.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Childress. Nash, the pass to Childress. Hooked away. It's stolen by Allen. The pass to Bradley. Fires the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Guy's been an artist with that three-point shot.
He sure has been, Steve. I mean, the majority of his points have come from out there.
And Clark, you know about Nash. He keeps in such great physical condition. He could play a long time in this league if he wants to.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, it's a credit to him and his dedication and discipline. He doesn't look like he's lost a step at all. He can always shoot. And you've got to factor in that IQ because that helps you be faster and quicker than you might be physically when you think as well as he does.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Troy Murphy, he's checked in for O'Neal. Pass comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Arroyo in for Ray Allen.
Well, the Celtics played pretty well against the Western Conference a year ago. They went 19-11 in their 30 games versus the West. Not bad.
And taken away by Brown. Suns trail by 6. It's stolen by Green. And here's the fast break. A pull-up. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
He's put on an offensive clinic. They've got to deny him the ball.
Yeah, and if that fails, then double him, Steve. I mean, they can't allow him to continue to hurt him like this.
Now here's Nash. He's got 14. And here's Squad for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 6 assists in the game. Let's take a look at what the record for the Celtics was against the West. You mentioned 19-11. Clark, how do you think they match up with the best of the Western Conference?
Well, you look at the best team in the West. I mean, there's great size pretty much across those front lines out west. The Celtics actually got a little smaller last season when they changed traded Kendrick Perkins away, so that center position remains a question mark when you compare the Celtics to the teams out in the Western Conference.
Well, Jeff, to me, a very agile combo forward out of Georgetown. He can play either the 3 or the 4. He rebounds, he passes. He can play on the perimeter or inside.
And he makes the first. And Jeff Green, one of those combo forwards, Clark, a versatile player. Like, you still think he has room to grow as both a shooter and as a rebounder?
I certainly do. I mean, he averaged under 6 rebounds a game. That's a career average of 6 rebounds a game. But that's not in big minutes, though. Even though he started in Oklahoma City, he didn't play huge, heavy minutes. He only shot 34% from three-point range. So I think he's going to definitely maintain those numbers, particularly if he gets more playing time.
So the Celtics call timeout there first. Seconds left in the third. From outside the arc, and Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Bradley. 7 points for Rajon Rondo. Brooks looking at his run. He got it out. Down through 3/4 of play. Down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's more NBA coming your way. Time for the fourth quarter. It's time to check in with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Spark report. Hi, Doris.
Kevin, the spark of this game, the Celtics bench. This postseason, the players have gotten a lot of minutes, and the bench is doing a great job giving them the kind of support and boost that's necessary to win these kinds of games, guys.
Doris, thank you. You know the bench coming in and representing Clark.
Yeah, they did a nice job. They were definitely breathing fire on the court this time.
Maybe it's exactly what
Pretty perfect play.
Fantastic dunk to finish it off.
Here's Rondo. Here's Johnson. This is Rondo. Rondo's got his 6 assists on the night. Works with it. He's picked by Rondo. Fires for three. On the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got his 7 assists tonight. Rondo gets checked in for a drop. Childress comes in for the fourth. And it's
Everything's falling for the three-point line here in the second half.
And guys, one bit into the other. Now they're shooting with great confidence, and they're on a roll.
good play, quick pass.
Shot. I mean, this is always there. Tremendously athletic. I give them a lot of credit for work they make for both of them. That natural ability that guy.
This team over that last break. Turnovers are killing us, We're making things way too easy on them. Don't worry about opposition. Let's run our sets, make the right pass, and we'll get quality shots. Guys, back to you.
There we go, three. There it is. The assist. 11 points to Jalen Brown. Back to Pierce. For three. And again, Boston with the triple.
9 straight points for them off wide open looks from deep. For this team.
Yeah, they're just giving up too many easy shots out there. They got to close out hard. They can put it on the floor. It's been a great day for him from the field, but his team still trailing.
That's good.
And he gets a three of his own. Good answer there.
Yeah, he's not scared to trade shots like that.
And the Suns all time here.
The Suns missed out in the playoffs for only the fourth time in the last 23 years last season. And with the team getting older and no outstanding young players, it may be a while before Phoenix returns to prominence.
Channing Frye is checked in for Childress. Here's Brown. For three. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. And Nash has got his 9th assist in the game now. And for the Suns, what do you think is their best handle for him right now? Could they bounce back to where they were, you think?
In the short term, Kevin, I'd have to say no. I mean, this team a few years ago had a legitimate chance to win a title. I mean, now the talent level was dropped off. And we know, let's start right there. I mean, you got to have talent to think about a championship. I mean, it's easy to see why the word rebuild kind of floats around. I think that takes time, and that's where the Suns are right now.
There's something to be looking for. 7 now they got Lopez, they got Georgetown, but they don't have anything around it. Or at least things that they're really building for.
It just reminds you of how hard it is to get the pieces together to play at a high level and have a chance to be forward and pursue a challenge.
The way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. It's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
Fires from the line. And he hits the jumper for 2.
That's so good from that mid-range area.
And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. And he makes the free throw. Here's Nash. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Round down low. Working on Garnett. Shot denied. Hey guys, you've got to think a basket here would see him.
No question about it. That will be all she wrote.
Another bucket, and they are just pulling away here now.
Yep, no doubt about it. They're sprinting to the finish line.
Here's Nash. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rondo gets called for the reach. That's his first foul. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Boston. Avery Bradley comes in for Ray Allen.
Jeff Green. Avery Bradley.
30 seconds left in the fourth. Nash kicks to Hill over Bradley, and it's Hill. That's on the assist by Nash.
You love the way he searched for good shots all game long.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They lead by 10. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Well, they're obviously going to win, but this timeout may be about some substitutions.
Well, they may just want to make sure they don't do anything really foolish at the very end here. You know, you got a fingertip on it, but not enough to control the pass coming in that fast.
Didn't that one play out smoothly?
Here's Bradley on the wing, and it's Boston with another.
Looks like it's over. Double-digit margin, clock running down. Just take care of the ball now.
Yep, it's a simple equation. This one's over. Use the clock and take care of the arm.
11 seconds left in the game. It's stolen by Bradley.
Great hands down low. Gets the takeaway.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Ray Allen.